Y'all, not too much. I'm stretching my hair out right now, so yeah. Get ready with me while I talk about some of my hot takes. But first, if you see this on your FYP, comment FYP. My first hot take is when like a celebrity kid does something like crazy, it can be blown out of proportion sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not saying all of their behavior is perfect, but like if a regular 16-year-old posted themselves in a crop top, it would be no problem. Or if they just posted themselves twerking or even smoking, like it wouldn't be that much of a problem. Like, if you participate in those things or you don't, that's none of my business. But I feel like when a celebrity kid does it, it's like, oh my goodness, they're so bad, they're out of control, when a lot of people do those things and they don't get judged nearly as bad for it. My next hot take is if your child goes to a predominantly white school and they feel like uncomfortable or they're being bullied, they have the right to be taken out whenever they want. If you send your black or child of color to a predominantly white school and they're being bullied or like they're going through some crazy things, to an extent, that's your fault. Like, I get some of them schools do have like really good opportunities, but there's other schools your child can go to or other opportunities your child could have at a better school that is not going to literally traumatize them because of their race. My next hot take is some artists who use like a heavy amount of auto-tune sound like a mess. Like, y'all, I'm not gonna lie, when I hear a Party Next Door song and he's literally tearing it up and he sound like a robot, sometimes it sounds a little weird.
Like sounding like this when you make a song, sometimes it's a little unnecessary.
Y'all, I really do like Party Next Door. Like, I really like his music, but like sometimes it's too much. And sometimes I hear a little Summer Walker with that auto-tune. It's like, girl, you don't need it. Your voice is pretty. Like, you're overdoing it. It don't sound right. My next hot take is when you this is so embarrassing. My next hot take is, as a girl, if you call your man Dada, like, high key, you have problems. I'm not gonna sit up here and diagnose you or anything, but like, you do that.
Get ready with me. So, don't take any makeup advice from me because I'm not an artist. Don't judge me because I'm, again, not an artist. So I go ahead with the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Concealer in the shade 5W. Literally PR sent me that, so, but it's great. Honestly, don't use anything else now. After they sent me it, I 10 out of 10 recommend for any like blemishes, concealer, dark spots, pimples, acne, and more. It's a great product. Then I go in sometimes with like a primer by Makeup Forever, but I don't always use it. Currently I'm trying to keep that summer tan look. You can see today I got a little sun up here and like on my cheeks, so I try to keep that because it is summer, so I want you to see my sunburn. Then I go in with the Refi. It's obviously got wiped off brow gel in like a dark color. I don't know what shade it is, but it works. Honestly, if you have any brow recommendation, let me know, because I got recommended by this product by some people, but I don't love it anymore. I feel like I love it when my eyebrows are laminated, but when they're not, it just doesn't like look as good. And yeah, and it hardens very quick, so like you gotta be quick with it because otherwise it's like gets crusty, which like is not normal to me. And then I accidentally like draw on myself too, so like you gotta wipe it off very fast before it gets crusty, because then it's not cute. So what are hot girls doing this summer? This hot girl is going to Europe and would love if anyone would want to join me. Me and my 3 friends are gonna go to Europe this summer in August. We're super excited, and I'm excited for them because 2 of them haven't been yet, like, to that part of Europe, and 1 hasn't been at all. So I love like being the travel bestie and like showing my friends new places. If you have any recommendations in Europe this summer, let me know. Or if anyone's going to be there in August, let's link up. I'm actually a sweet girl. I may be quiet, but I'm still sweet. I'm sweet and spicy. Guys love me. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the eyelash curler. It's actually the wrong one. That's the e.l.f. one, but I like to go in with the Tweezer Man because it literally does miracles. You're about to see. Ready? So this is before. After. Do you see her? She lifted. All right, here we go. So this summer I want to go to, oh my god, Croatia, Albania, Montenegro, Spain, Italy. Did I already say Greece? Portugal. I don't know, I want to hit like 6 countries in Europe. I also plan on in September, the end of September, going back to Europe to see another part of Europe. Stay tuned for that, but I definitely plan on going to Morocco, which I'm so excited about because I've never been. And you know me, I love to travel, so stay tuned for all of my travel content because
and I'm gonna keep wearing them. My next unpopular opinion is McDonald's chicken nuggets are not good. At first, I thought it was like tripping and doing too much, but y'all, the last few times I've been going to McDonald's and getting their chicken nuggets, they don't taste right. I remember those videos used to be like, McDonald's chicken nuggets are made of fluff or something. I don't know, like just, they weren't made of like real chicken or something. And I don't think that they're not. Like, they just don't taste that good. Like, most of the time they're warm, but like, sometimes they're lukewarm. And when they're lukewarm, they don't taste that good. And usually I get some sauce or whatever, like, to cover up the taste. But y'all, they didn't even give me no sauce last time, so I barely ate them. They're just not that good. In my last unpopular opinion, I am not always finna be no girl's girl. Before y'all get in the comments talking about, you're not a girl's girl, I believe being nice to everybody, not just girls. I'm not finna be no girl's girl to somebody who's mean, rude, disrespectful, especially when they do that towards me.
Get ready with me while I talk about hot takes that I have as a teenage girl. The first one being that when we go to sleepovers, I do not like sleeping with other people. I would actually prefer to sleep in my own room. Also, to kind of like piggyback off of this, I would rather drive home at 2 in the morning to sleep in my own bed than sleep at someone else's house. Anyone is more than welcome to stay at my house. I would just prefer to sleep alone in my room. I will stay up as late as you want me to with you, but I physically just do not like sleeping with other people. I don't know. This next one I feel like is not really common, but I literally cannot go to bed at night if I have not clean my room. Personally, for me, I just cannot sleep if I do not clean my room. I don't know, it's like a weird thing I have. This next one is another really weird thing I do, but I cannot eat in front of people. I don't know what it is. I would just highly prefer to not eat in front of people. It's kind of a weird thing. I just like to watch my YouTube and watch TikTok while I eat, and I don't know, it's kind of strange. I would much rather eat at home before hanging out with people, or like go into a private room and eat food so I can have my YouTube and TikTok time. Not gonna lie, that one I feel like I'm pretty alone on. This next one is definitely a hit or miss, and it depends on the person, but I do not like, I don't like sharing clothes very much, and I feel like that's kind of common within girls. I honestly don't mind it very much. It kind of just depends on the person though. I honestly feel like no one really asks for my clothes anymore. I definitely do not let people wear like my Lululemon or Aerie or anything like that because that's really nice clothes to me, and I just only trust myself with that. I will 100% give someone a t-shirt. Like, you can actually just have the t-shirt. I don't even care. I just do not like when people wear my nice clothes because it's like my baby. This next one is kind of funny because when I'm on vacation, I complain about this. I do not like filming get ready with me's in front of people. Like, on vacation, I'll literally make my parents leave, or like I'll wait for them to leave and then I'll start getting ready. Probably just because it takes so long, and honestly, it can take a couple shots. I feel like that's mainly when I'm like on vacation with my family though. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you agree with these down below, or I kind of seem like a harsh person. I can definitely see how I can come across like that with kind of these hot takes I have. Love you guys. Bye. Get ready with me while I share my parenting hot takes. The first one has definitely got to be gentle parenting. That is just something I have absolutely no interest in doing at all. My parents raised me completely normal. They punished me when I needed to be punished, and they taught me lessons during non-punishable times. I feel like the whole gentle parenting thing just flat out doesn't work. Maybe if you have like a child who's really well behaved, but when does that happen? Another one is iPads, and I feel like this is like going back and forth. I don't think I want my kids to have iPads to play like video games on until maybe they're like 11 or 12. So when my kids will have an iPad or social media, give my kids an iPad when they're younger. They're literally only going to have like Netflix, Hulu, kids stuff on there, like no social media, no games, like literally just strictly for watching TV shows that I approve of. And I think once they get into middle school, it's going to be like debatable on how they're acting and their behavior. Next one is tracking my kids' location. This is an absolute yes. Not because I want to be controlling, but because I feel like if I give my parents a phone and let them go out late, I should know where they are. My parents have my location, and now I feel like when I'm getting older, it's not so much because I want my parents to have my location, but I want to have their location because I'm scared of my parents and them getting older. I don't care. I know this next one's going to be controversial, but I literally could care less. In high school, I see how kids act. I personally do think I will be allowing my kids to in my presence. I see how so many kids have to lie to their parents nowadays in high school, and it's just like scary. Rather just my kids know that they can talk to me about anything and not get punished for it. And honestly, if we're being realistic, when they go off to college, they're going to be doing it anyway, so why not just teach them how to do it safely when they live here? Another really weird rule I feel like I'm having as a parent is that I just don't really have a lot of interest in putting my children in a public school. I think I might put them in public school in like elementary, and if they like it, they have the choice to stay, or I'm gonna give them the choice to homeschool or move them to private school if I can afford that. Definitely would do a charter school though too. I went to a charter school and I loved it. Anyways, let me know down below if you guys agree with me or not. I love you guys so much. Bye!
Let's talk about my unpopular opinions. America. Number 1, I think fake tanning. I just don't think it looks good. Come at me for that. I think it's way better just to go with your natural skin, having that orange cast on it. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Fake tanner is just so splotchy, and I feel like you can never get it looking right. Okay, number 2 is I prefer watching movies at home compared to like going to the theater. You can't convince me that being at home on your couch with a comfy blanket and good snacks isn't better than going to the theater. Okay, number 3 is I don't think you need to wake up early to be successful. I see all these creators out there saying like, oh my gosh, I woke up at 5 a.m. to start my morning. I get so much more done when I sleep to a normal time compared to waking up at 5. Sue me. Number 5 is I honestly don't understand the big obsession with designer bags. Maybe that's just me. Why do we need to spend $2,000+ on a bag you could get from Target? I'd rather spend my money on like clothes. I know that's not much better, but like spending $2,000 on shoes and clothes, way more with shoes and clothes that you'll like rewear. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree with any of these, and comment down below your unpopular opinions. Love reading them through the comments. Bye-bye now.
Ready with me while I talk about some hot takes about Dance Moms as someone who has watched every single season 8 times. The first one is that I feel like season 4 was genuinely the most dramatic season out of all of them. So I guess the hot take on that is that I think season 4 is the best season out of the show. Another hot take that I have is I feel like some of the girls never really placed very high when they had solos because I feel like their choreography was nothing to compare to Maddie's. I just feel like that's like something I notice when I am watching the show. I guess going along with that is just sometimes I feel like some people were set up to fail, but that's just my personal opinion. This is definitely another one that I feel like I noticed, but sometimes I understand why the moms were doing sneaky things. Honestly, if I were a mom and I knew how Abby was, I would do things to benefit my kids. Not so much like sneaky, but if other moms were doing it, I don't want to be a hypocrite and get mad or just be like an idiot being the only one that isn't like being sneaky. This next one is definitely true, but when they brought in new girls, they definitely, I don't feel like we're just looking at the girls' talent. They were absolutely looking at how the mom behaved and if the mom was going to be dramatic or not. I definitely think my last one is that sometimes I felt like the dancing and the choreography was like repetitive. Obviously, what she was doing was making them win, so I guess I understand that. It's just that's my personal take on it. Let me know what you guys think down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love you guys. Bye!
Hey guys, get ready with me for my cousin's birthday party while I talk about controversial things that are really overhyped. Starting off strong, cropped everything. It's giving 2020 Charlie D'Amelio vibes, and it's outdated, and babes, it really does not look that good. The next one is quiet luxury. It is literally just beige everything. You don't look luxury, you look like you're going to a business meeting. Please, someone else agree with me. My next one is saying that somebody has main character energy. That could literally just be them being themselves. Like, chill out and let people live their life. Not only if you do that, you give me the ick. The next thing I'm gonna have to say is lash extensions. Like, they literally look like you have a caterpillar on your eye. Not only that, you can tell that they are fake. They're just outdated. This one's going to turn some heads, but bragging about being low maintenance.
When you do that, you just get pick-me energy. The last one has got to be saying, I'm not like other girls. Okay, maybe it was something that was good like maybe 2 years ago. But now when you say it, people just think you're a pick-me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and always remember, this is my opinion. You don't have to change your identity over one girl on the internet. Anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Love you guys. Bye.
Absolutely nobody asked, but I'm gonna tell you guys my unpopular opinion. I'll be going down my For You page, and concerts of like Morgan Wallen or Taylor Swift will be on it, and the person recording behind the camera is like screaming, just having so much fun at the concert. And these videos are normally people who paid to be in the pit, and I love concerts, so I'm always like, dang, like I can't wait till my concert comes. So I go to the comments, and it's all these people like,
It'd be nice if we could hear the singer.
Can you stop yelling? Go to a concert to scream.
might have been hard to hear the singing in the TikTok video, but I'm pretty sure if you were in the concert building, the volume of the singer would have been fine. The mics would have been on, the speakers would have been working. Moral of the story, let people have fun as long as they're being respectful. No, this is a hot take. If you disagree with me, that's okay. Just do not, under any circumstances, stand by me in the pit at Morgan Wallen on July 26th, or you will have a miserable experience.
Get ready with me while I talk about unpopular opinions. Give a heart if this landed on your FYP. Not every moment needs to be aesthetic. You don't need a 10-step skincare routine. You just need the essentials. Being that girl is exhausting. Just be you. Trends don't always equal style. Sometimes a trend is ugly. Personal style over trend. Neutral colors are boring. Bring back some color. You don't need a SPF 100. Just get one that works and reapply it.